Yes, my friends, leading off tonight, has Google's leaked internal video of its response to the election of President Trump taught us anything? If you were looking for a fair and balanced response, you are on the wrong internet teeter-totter, friends. Their left-leaning culture and whininess was on full display. I mean, you would have thought they were reacting to Marx or Lenin's death. And I don't mean Groucho or John. But the folks at Breitbart News, who have suffered unmercifully at their silicon hands, also reminded folks that this video should not have been a shock, especially when you look at their past history of conduct. For example, they listed Nazism as an ideology of the California Republican Party back in May of this year. House Majority Leader Kevin McCarthy called them out on that one. Second thing, psychologist Robert Epstein of the American Institute for Behavioral Research issued a report that alleged that Google manipulated search results in 2016 that potentially might have shifted up to 3 million votes. Now, couple that with Judicial Watch's study that revealed that there were 3.5 million more registered voters in the U.S. than there are living people, and you've got quite a potential voting fiasco. If Robert Mueller were as interested in Google meddling with the election as he is Russia, some Google execs would be under indictment right now. And the third thing, Google, through its YouTube service, censored Dennis Prager and his online videos for PragerU. Prager subsequently sued them for violating his First Amendment rights. Now, there's so many more examples that we just don't have time to even cover. So the question is, now that they and their intense bias towards conservatives and traditional values have been shown publicly, will they be willing to serve as an objective source for anyone's online use? No bias, no censoring, no whining. Well, I wouldn't Google it or bet my life on it if I were you. And from our Ham Today, Gone Tomorrow file, Eastern Ohio authorities report that a supermarket employee in the town of Bolivar has been charged with felony grand theft, could even face some jail time. What was the crime? I know you want to know, so here it is. County Sheriff Deputy Bran Hale said that an employee of the Giant Eagle grocery stores had been eating 3 to 5 slices of deli ham a day for over 8 years. The value of the ham added up to over $9,200. Talking about pigging out. But the thief was a bit ham-handed and got caught due to an anonymous tip. I'm thinking it was somebody who got ticked off that the deli was always out of ham. That's my thought. Well, this lady thief took the old adage seriously. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. Here's what we know, is that this paid ham rustler also took time to consume an occasional salami slice as well. My gosh, is nothing sacred anymore? Not even Italian cold cuts. Well, if the ham hog ends up doing any jail time, I'm betting this, she ain't going to be working in the kitchen. In the meantime, in the words of a familiar cheer I grew up with in Arkansas, woo pig suey, yeah. Well, I love dogs, and quite frankly, I wouldn't live in a world without them. Dogs are better people than humans are most of the time. Think about that for a minute. My own dogs make me laugh, and they give me a whole lot of joy. But sometimes it's someone else's dog that just makes me laugh. A gentleman from Long Island, New York, decided to take a nap, but he removed his dentures because his gums hurt. He woke up from his nap to find that his daughter, Eunice's dog, had decided to audition for the role of McGruff the crime dog. And hey, if you're going to take a bite out of crime, you need some real choppers. So the Shih Tzu Chihuahua mix named Maggie grabbed the dad's dentures off the counter and proceeded to try them on. The father looked high and low for his teeth, only to find them under the living room table with his daughter's Poochie flashing a familiar smile, his own denture grin. Well, Maggie's photos went viral. And as you can already guess, the little dog is smiling ear to ear. And why wouldn't she with that enhanced look? Turns out that Maggie doesn't need that look from a Stephen King novel, that she's just as cute with her own smile. So Dad ended up with a brand new pair of dentures from his daughter that weren't all dogged up. I'm sure he did get some new ones. How many of you would like to wear dentures that your dog used to wear? And now his gums feel better, and Maggie has become a worldwide celebrity of a canine. I bet she gets a reality show very soon, maybe called Maggie, the Doggy Dentist. Could be. Well, folks, that's all the headlines, but we promise to keep reading the news so you don't have to.